Hi everybody, Cindy the Scrapologist. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I have a bunch of things that I just got up in the shop that I wanted to show you. And before I do that though, I want to thank you all so much. It's almost the end of the year. I haven't reached my goal yet of 1,000 subscribers. I really want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year because I have some things that I want to do, but I need more subscribers. I think I only need 15 more. We can do it, guys. Please share my YouTube channel with everybody you know and say great things about it. I just need, I think, 15 more. I know we can do it by the end of the year. Thank you so much for your help with that and for everybody that subscribed this year. My channel is new, so I'm just really happy with the community that's been built around my channel, and thank you so much. But I need 15 more, so let's do it. Okay, so some things that I just put up in the shop. Mom made some beautiful paper flowers. It's a little glaring, so let me take them out of the packages. You get 2, 4, 6, so you get 18 flowers. You get all 3 sets. I didn't want to break them up because they're just so pretty. And all you have to do is peel them off this paper backing here and put your adhesive on and stick them on to the front of an album or in a page or whatever you would like to do. They're nice and sturdy the way they're made. And they each have a brad or a little piece of bling in the center. These are my favorite here because there's a couple of steampunk ones in here. And they're more neutral colors too. So you have a variety of colors to work with here. But see these two on the bottom? This one has gears and this one has a compass in it. Oh, there we go. Doesn't want to focus, sorry. It focused for a second. But you get 18 of these beautiful handmade flowers by my mom, and these are in my Etsy shop. Let me carefully set those aside and get them back in their packages later. I have so much on my desk, and I really hate having a messy desk. I'm working really hard to get out orders. Oh, and it's a little overwhelming. And now today, it's snowing today and tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the post office. But anyway, enough whining. Okay, so I made 2 little tiny boho scrapbook albums, I think you'd call them. They're identical, except this one doesn't have a ribbon on it like this one does. I ran out of the color. And I'm sure you've seen these little mini albums on, I think Graphic 45 had a little tutorial on how to make these, and I just made a couple. I thought they were fun. I had some boho paper that I wanted to use up. I don't know if you guys remember Basic Gray, an older scrapbook paper company that I really liked back in the day. And I had some of this lying around, and boho is super popular right now, so I said, well, I have enough to cover this little album. So you have a pocket here, and then you have waterfall here. And this one is identical. So you get, well, it's different on the inside. I should show it, I guess. Pocket, and then that one says favorites. And just real pretty boho themed paper. And this has a peacock on the front. So they come as a set. You get 2. And these are in my Etsy shop. It has a cloth spine as well on both. Then I made a larger scrapbook folio album, I guess. This is more of a neutral masculine. It does have a flower on it, but it's more of a masculine theme inside, kind of a travel theme. And I really hemmed and hawed as to whether or not I should decorate the cover further, and I decided not to. And the reason why is because it stands up really nicely in a bookshelf. And I think if you put a lot of stuff on the front, it's going to get ruined when you're sliding it in and out of a bookshelf. So I just decided not to just leave it plain, and certainly somebody could put something on here if they wanted to. And in the front here, we have a really large pocket. Oh, the album, by the way, measures, it'll be in the listing, but it's about 8 3/4 by 10. Nice size. So you can fit 8 by 10s in here, 5 by 7s, 4 by 6s, whatever you'd like. Little wallet photos. And it says Explore. So it's kind of a travel theme, but it really doesn't have to be. So room for photos or journaling, a journal card, and a pocket here. Journal, or a photo if you want to put it there. And then here is a photo mat, and it comes out of this little zigzag pocket or diagonal pocket. And another photo mat. This flips up. Room for more photos. This is nice. A lot of people use this stamp, and I like it. And the reason why is if you're giving this as a gift, people don't always know what to do with it. And I learned this when I gave an album to my brother. It was a big, huge album, and it was for a major event in his life, and he was overwhelmed by it. He didn't know really what to do with it. He said, well, do I just stick photos anywhere? So I thought, I do like making an album here and there where it's clear that you can put the photos there, especially if you're giving it as a gift for somebody who's not a scrapbooker or a crafter. Here's a little envelope pocket, and there's a map there. So continuing kind of the adventure theme. Journal card, another pocket. Lots of pockets in here to just throw in your own ephemera. And another pocket here. Open this up, and there's another pocket here. This is really cool. This is a little flip out where you can put photos on the front and back, front and back, front and back. So right there you've got room for 6 photos. And then there's a very large diagonal pocket here with a journal card. Another side pocket here. There's room for 2 4 by 6s or 1 5 by 7, whatever you'd like to put there. And then in the back we have another envelope pocket, and a pocket here with a pretty large journal card on it. And it says, cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, live today. And there's a more darker tone to the paper, so I think it would make a really nice masculine album or neutral album. So, excuse me, that's in my shop. And then I have this little folio. This one is sold. It's sold as soon as I put it in the shop, but I actually have enough paper to make 2 more. And I'll eventually relist it. I've just got to get the time listing all these things in Etsy and then doing a video, and it's just all very time consuming. So if you want this and you don't see the listing, send me a convo through Etsy, and I'll rush and get the listing in there for you, but it'll be in there eventually. It's a little tiny ephemera folio. It's 5.5 by 6. Magnetized closure, and it's using the Ladies Diary Graphic 45 paper. These are really fun to make if you have any leftover paper. It doesn't take a lot of paper to cover, and then you can use all of the scraps and leftover paper that you have. And I have a bunch of Graphic 45 where I only used part of the collection, and so I'm going to make a whole bunch of these. It's a really good use of your paper. But you open it up, and there's 2 pockets here. I don't know if you can see that there's a gusset there. And there's 15 pieces of ephemera in here that you can, there's tags, there's journal cards. So I'll just flip through it quickly. Pretty tag. Another tag. Little tiny postcard. So you can use these as tuck spots. Here's a little, there's two of these that can open, little mini envelopes. There's a couple of these journal cards. Again, you can take an album and you can washi tape these down and use them as tuck spots. You can glue them in. You can glue them in on three sides and tuck things up at the top. And I think that this is a really fabulous gift for a junk journaler or somebody who does crafting. And there's tons of room for you put more stuff in here. I made a little Rolodex card. Another tag. Another little tuck spot or card, another envelope, another journal card, and there's some sewing on some of these. And that was just a piece that was pretty that I liked. So I'm going to neatly put this back in because this belongs to, who is this going to? Laura. So thank you, Laura, for your order. I'm excited to get this out to you today if I can get to the post office. Okay. Then it just closes back up, magnetizes. And isn't that adorable? These are really super fun to make, and like I said, it's a good use of any partial collection packs you have. So there's that. And then the last thing I just put in is several of these little, I don't know if you would call them starter junk journals. I think that's a good name for them because what they are is they're wallpaper on the outside and they're coffee dyed paper on the inside. And they're just sewn up the middle, but it's all ready for you to decorate. So, come on, camera. There we go. So there's that one. There's this one. I love this one. And this wallpaper is really textured. A little bit more of a brighter one, maybe for a little girl. And then more of a really pretty blue color. So, and then the inside looks like this. So I think there's 4 of them. I don't know if I pulled all of them off of my stash over there. Once I list them, they go safely on a bookcase, so they don't get damaged. But all of this is in my shop now. I have lots of other things that I would like to work on, but I am bogged down with orders, which is a good thing. So here it is. The link to my Etsy shop is below. Thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends. Let's get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Yay! Okay, have a great day. See you later.